So in a nutshell, make good notes, plan your time effectively, don't stress yourself, and focus on where you're going to go next. Hey guys, I've been meaning to make this video for a while because I've been starting to implement this stuff myself. But now that school's been over for quite a while, and school may not be completely finished for some of you, but you have to be more independent with your studying and be a lot more responsible because you don't have the guidance and supervision of your teachers, I'm going to show you how to make your own effective study plan, or at least give you hints to do that. One thing that's very important that you should keep in mind is that you don't need to spend the same amount of time studying as you would do in terms of school hours. So you don't need to study from 9 AM till 3:30 PM because even though that's school hours, first of all, you have got to keep in mind obviously breaks and stuff like that. But you also have to keep in mind that do you actually spend the whole 1 hour of your lesson time actually learning something? Well, odds are that you don't, because you're going to have different things like teachers obviously getting ready, talking to students who are disrupting the class, having discussions with students who may not be up to speed with you or who may be a bit faster than you. So it's just about finding a time that works for you, and don't necessarily think, okay, if I spend an hour in class doing maths, I have to spend an hour at home doing maths. It could be fine for you to do half an hour, 40 minutes, or that kind of thing. So don't be too strict on yourself with timing in that sense. The key thing about studying at home is notes. Now that you've got time, you don't have to watch the teacher wipe out the whiteboard before you're done with it. You don't have to worry about taking your notes quickly and all that kind of nonsense. Just make sure that your notes are looking good. And this is because you're going to have to refer back to them and you don't want to look back at ugly notes. You should do everything with them. You should color them, underline them, highlight them, everything. And I know that there's the meme of, you know, the girls who just carry around like 100 highlighters or whatever, but they're probably the ones laughing right now because they've got all the notes they need and they're perfect. So you should do that. The third thing I wanted to mention is don't spend too much time on one subject. Like, it kind of relates to the first part, but let's say you're studying maths. Don't spend 2 or 3 hours in a row just studying maths. It's not going to be very helpful to you. Your attention span just doesn't work like that. Spend half an hour studying maths, spend another half an hour studying biology or computer science or whatever it is, then go back to maths later or even the next day or the day after that. You don't have to spend so much time in one go trying to do it because it's just not healthy for your mind to retain that information. It's just going to be detrimental to you at the end of the day. So don't be too harsh on yourself with that. And the final thing is, don't overexert yourself. A lot of people are going to try and make sure that they finish everything that they need to do for the whole syllabus in like a month or so, but that's not how you're supposed to do it. Remember, you've also got the summer, so you don't need to condense all your learning from now until May or June or whenever it is. You've got until September to do this really, and that applies to everyone from school students to uni students, etc, etc. If you're going to a new place, so if you're going to sixth form, if you're moving to university, you should spend more time focusing on a lot of the university content or the sixth form content as well as what you're doing now. So try and find more time to do other things. So let's say you're going to university, you're going to do computer science, learn the new programming language, learn some of the new concepts you're going to be familiar with there, as long as focusing on your previous sixth form work. It's about blending the two and using them together productively. So don't focus on one more than the other. So in a nutshell, make good notes, plan your time effectively, don't stress yourself, and focus on where you're going to go next. That's it in a nutshell. So, if you like that video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Share this video to other students or whoever may need this video for whatever reason. And yeah, until next time, bye. Check my Instagram down below as well.